Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about top 10 languages of Pakistan. So make sure to watch the full video. Almost everyone knows that Pakistan has 4 major languages. There are many more, but they hold no importance due to the lack of development in education. Urdu is regarded as a national language, both by majority and minority, but it is not recognized as an official state language. It was not until 1973, when there were educational reforms in Sindh, that a Sindhi language board was established, thus imposing Sindhi as a mandatory subject in schools. Today, the 4 main languages of Pakistan are Urdu, Punjabi, Saraiki, and Sindhi. But the people of Pakistan speak a number of other languages also. Here are some main Pakistani languages. 1. Urdu, national language. The standardization of the national language is entirely dependent on people of northern regions who speak Hindi, and it is also known as Hindustani. The national language was not recognized in the early days of Pakistan. However, today it is spoken by almost 20% of the population. It is the official language used for communication between all provinces and countries around the world. In fact, if you know Urdu, then it would be easier to find a job in Pakistan. 2. Punjabi, the language of Punjab. Around 90 million people speak Punjabi as their first language, and out of the total population living in Pakistan, 43% are native speakers of this language. In fact, if you were born and brought up in Punjab, then your mother tongue would be Punjabi. Punjabi is similar to Urdu, but there are a few differences. For example, the word for mother is Ma in Punjab and Main in Sindh. 3. Saraiki, the language of South Punjab. The majority of people living in southern parts of the Punjab province speak Saraiki as their mother tongue. It is a very sweet and melodious language filled with lush greenery and beautiful flowers. Languages of the world, even those belonging to African countries, are influenced by Saraiki due to its rich vocabulary and unique style of speaking. 4. Sindhi, the language of Sindh. Although not as widely spoken as Punjabi or Urdu, Sindhi is the official provincial language of Sindh. It is an ancient language with a rich cultural heritage. If you are looking for literature in this regard, then look no further than Shah Abdul Latif Bidai, whose poetry has been regarded as one of the best works in Sindhi literature. 5. Pashto, the language of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Pashto is the provincial language of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Most Pashto-speaking people are in Afghanistan. However, Pashtuns living in Balochistan also speak this language. The word Pashtun has its roots in the ancient Persian word Pahlawani, which meant a person who could speak the Pahlawani language. Pashto is mostly used in eastern Afghanistan and western Pakistan. 6. Balochi, the language of Balochistan. The provincial language of Balochistan is further divided into 2 languages, Northern Balochi and Southern Balochi. The difference between the two is that the former is written in Arabic script, while the latter is written in Perso-Arabic script. Although they are considered one language, most people use a different script for each one. 7. Hindko, also a language of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Hindko is a part of the Indo-Aryan language family, and it is spoken in the northern regions of Pakistan. The majority of Hindko speakers do not live in Pakistan, as most migrated to the Punjab region during British rule between 1849 and 1947. In fact, Hindko has been listed as one of the endangered languages by UNESCO because its native speakers are reducing day by day. 8. Kashmiri, provincial language of Azad Kashmir. As there are many dialects in the Kashmir province of Pakistan, the provincial language is divided into 2 areas, northern and southern. The majority of people living in both areas speak this language, but it is written differently depending on which side you are on. For instance, northern Kashmiri is written in Devanagari, whereas southern Kashmiri has its own alphabet. 9. Brahui, a unique language. Brahui is a rather unusual language of the Indo-Iranian community. It is spoken in Pakistan and Iran's far corners. Brahui is also spoken in Iraq, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates by expatriate Brahui communities. Since there are very few people who speak this language, it is considered a minority language in many countries. 10. Potohari, also a language of Azad Kashmir. In Pakistan, there are about 25 million people who speak this language. Despite its popularity, it is still underutilized in literature. However, several popular radio programs are broadcast in Potohari. Pakistan has a rich culture, and this includes having an array of regional languages. Here, we have talked about the common languages, while there are many regions that speak more than single language. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.